So, this is my podcast. Oh, how terrifying this is gonna be. Jeez. For you,
Many months later.
Hey, welcome to the YouTube channel of the Sam Peters audio log. Now, if you're new here, you might be wondering, hey, what is this thing I've stumbled upon today? And I'll give you a quick little summary, okay? So, essentially, 2 years ago during the COVID-19 pandemic, I got bored and a little blue, so I started a podcast. And initially, it was just, a boredom project during COVID and an excuse to talk with some of my friends while social distancing / being isolated in my home for a while. But it turned into kind of just a fun little project I had and a fun opportunity where I talk with friends and do stuff like that. So, if you're a fan of funny podcasts where friends talk to each other, I mean, this podcast probably isn't for you, but it is just kind of a nice mental break from life where you can hear a couple of kids every week from the Midwest talk about life and really dumb topics and sit next to the fire, because that's the most essential part of this podcast. Is not necessarily whoever's on it, but the fire is always burning. Comforting, cozy, lots of different adjectives. But yeah, if that sounds appealing and you want to give her a listen, I self-declared this podcast as the podcast for insert adjective here, college student-aged people of all kinds, especially if they're from the Midwest. So if you are a college student-aged person and you like hearing wholesome conversations with friends and you're really stressed out or bored or just have one of those two things, or a different adjective to describe yourself, hey, sit down with us at the fire and have a little chat. Capiche? Awesome. So, just like every time that before we sit next to the fire, I have to light the fire, right? There's no fire right now, so I gotta light it. So here we go.